Hello and welcome to Simply Sport with me Neeraj Prabhu. We have with us today one of India's finest table tennis players, Achanta Sharat Kamal. Sharat Kamal is India's only player to be ranked in top 100 players in the world.
Six-time national champion Achanta Sharat Kamal has won Commonwealth Games gold medals, US Open and Egypt Open table tennis titles, invitational tournament in North Korea, and was the recipient of Arjuna Award in 2004. Sharat Kamal's best performance on the world circuit came back in 2007 when he beat world number 19 Lee Jung-woo of South Korea in Japan Pro Tour. Sharat Kamal has played club table tennis in Spain and Germany with distinction.
Which of these achievements is most special to you and why?
It's really difficult to say which one is special because everything has its own value. Because like Commonwealth Championships, Commonwealth Games, I won it in 2006 in Melbourne, 2010 in Delhi. This is like the highlight of Indian sport. Because of course Commonwealth Games is always under the radar of media, and and there you play for Team India. Winning a medal there is quite big. Apart from that, on my personal career wise, the year 2010 was the best year, I would say. 2009 and 2010, where I reached world number 39. That's the highest by any Indian has ever done so far. So being 39 in the world, it's not so easy because I won like 2 Pro Tours, so semi-final in one, quarter-final in the Pro Tour final. So there were a lot of big achievements I did that year. So everything has its own.
Sharat, you are from Tamil Nadu, which is one of the strongest center for cricket in India. So how did you take up table tennis?
It's just that I had no other option. My father is my coach, Srinivasa Rao and Muralidhar Rao. They are brothers, my father and my uncle. They were players themselves. They played at state level and they became coaches. And then even before I became a good player, they had like big players like Chetan Babu, S. Raman, Maithili, Bhuneshwari, N.R. Indu. So they were like already established coaches, so which left me no option to take up any other sport. So I had to take up table tennis, which by, I don't know, you can call it destiny, you can call it fate, you can call it hard work. It doesn't matter what you call. I am here as I'm Sharat Kamal today.
When was your first victory in the national championship?
I won the national title in the year 2003 in December in Gurgaon. So it was my first time, first national victory in all categories. I have never won any other category. I only won the senior category, and I've won it now for 6 times. I played the final for 10 times. I lost it on four occasions. 6 times I won it. So in the national scene, I've been pretty dominant, and I've been here for a long time.
Obviously, 6 times national champion. Tell me, you've been around for now so many years in Indian table tennis circuit. How do you think the table tennis of India has evolved?
Actually, it's become much better now, because the days when I went into the national team, table tennis was a one-off game. We were TK by table tennis khelte. Nobody knew us even in the sports ministry, or Ever since we won the Commonwealth gold in 2004 and then repeated the same performance in 2006 games, that's when table tennis got its importance. People from the ministry, the IOA, and the federations, everybody started to recognize table tennis as an important sport. They put us on the priority list of sports. We got more weightage, we got more funding from the government because we were on the priority list. And ever since then, things are moving very smoothly and very, very fast, I should say. Because now we have the junior kids who won the who won a bronze in the Junior World Championships. They are doing pretty well. Somajit Ghosh, who's the current national champion, he was part of the team there. Himself, Satyan, and Harmit, these three are like doing very well, even in the international level. So the next crop of players are also very strong. So which shows that the federation has been doing quite well, and there's a lot of talent here in India.
Given that 19-year-old Shomijit Ghosh beat you for the national championship recently, good signs for Indian table tennis, isn't it?
Yes, it is, of course, because if there's competition, it's always better. If it's just Sharath Kamal is winning all the tournaments, then there's no fun in the tournament. So now there's more competition. There's more fun for me also to play. At one point of time when I was starting to dominate everything, then it was like people used to write it off saying Sharath will win, Sharath will win. That was like a little bit too much of pressure also on me. So now it's like it's more balanced, and you never know what can happen because sport competition is very important.
Looking forward, to boost the table tennis scene, what do you think is the most important aspect? Is it the coaching network that we have to better that network, or should we have more focus on youth development or the infrastructure?
See, the most important thing for development of, doesn't matter, any substance in this world is vitamin M, which is money. Right. We need the funding. So once you have the funding, see, the thing was, all of us did very well in the recent years because there was a lot of funding for the Commonwealth Games in Delhi. We were training abroad for 2 years. We were not home at all. I don't know why. We were just packing, flying there, flying here, training with the best players, practicing with Chinese guys, playing matches all over the world. So, but all that needs funding. But that is the way how you can go ahead, because only if you can train on that kind of on that level can you constantly improve, because the consistency must be there. It's not like TK for 6 months you have one foreign coach, you have some training camps, and then next 6 months nothing happens. Then you're one square up, one square back. So there's nothing happening. So it must be very consistent, and there must be funding for the system to build up. We need coaches, we need training camps, we need youth development, because just concentrating on the senior team, okay, the senior team will be there maybe for another 5 years. You need the next crop. So then, but it goes on. If you have a system, then it goes on automatic, So for the system to fall into place, you need money. I think the finances which will be the most important thing we'll have to look into.
And down at the association level in various states, so what do you think should happen?
Actually, now the federation is doing taking some measures for this. They're actually in the recent last 1 year or 2 years, they have been training refresher courses for coaches, which is more important, because we need coaches to build up the system, to get the players. So first we need to have coaches. So then the federation made they got in a guy from US who's like level 4, I don't know, the technical terms, I don't know, level 4 on the ITTF teaching thing. He came down and he did the level 1 course for all the Indians, and I think there were 3 places which were done: Bangalore, Ajmer, and I think Indore. I'm not very sure the third one. So these 3 places, and each place had like 40-50 of them. So now there are a lot of coaches who have the knowledge to have a basic, grassroots level training. So this is how you need to slowly develop. Next, take them into level 2, then have more kids, have a structure where it goes top to bottom pyramid. So that is what the federation is intending to do, and this is the way how we need to improve also.
As you mentioned, vitamin M, money is the biggest factor in today's world, where people are getting motivated to take up to different sport depending on what money they'll gain from it. So as far as money is concerned, where is TT in terms of prize money motivation? Is it enough for a player to be a professional TT player to make a living?
All the players here, we are professionals, and professionals is semi-professionals, because we need to play. We are employed by the office by.
ESPN.
Yeah, I'm employed by Indian Oil Corporation and other company. So we are like semi-professionals where we are not fully just dependent on sponsors and stuff. They give us the money, but they need us to play a couple of tournaments. So it's like this, and the prize money is quite good. To say so, if you win a national ranking tournament, you get like 50-60,000, and if you become national champion, it's like 2 lakhs. So in a year, if you can make around 5 to 6 lakhs, on an average. So I think it's pretty decent amount of money compared. Okay, you cannot compare it to cricket, because that is it's not a sport. It's no more a sport. It's something more than a sport. But if you compare it to the other sports, I think the kids out here are earning pretty decently compared to any other sport in India. But yeah, on the other hand, if you want to compare it to a software job or an engineering job, then maybe the growth might not be as much as you are in the thing. But then, after all, it boils down to your passion, your interest, your love. Yeah.
So was it the Olympic dream that fired up your passion and told you to stick to TT seriously?
No, I think it was my uncle.
Alright, that's very frank.
It was the year where I had to choose between table tennis or studies.
Alright.
I had the offer from one of the best engineering colleges in Chennai. If I get 40%, I get an engineering seat.
Okay.
So it's that way or table tennis way, and I took up table tennis, and I came up this way. So I'm quite happy as of today. No regrets.
Okay.
Of course, of what I have achieved, I don't think I would have done anything on the software side.
Wearing that India shirt would give you the immense pride.
And more than that, when the national anthem is being played and the flag is flying high, you cannot beat that feeling.
No other feeling comes close.
No,
to it,
no,
right?
no.
Okay. You played in Spain and Germany in league table tennis, which is unheard of in India. So, can you tell us about how the league of table tennis operates?
See, it's like it's like the football league. You play matches on the weekend. You have for table tennis there are 10 teams, and you play home and away. So you have like 18 games home, 18 games away. So in the year of the season is like 8 to 10 months, 8 months on an average. Sometimes it's 10 months with playoffs and stuff. So 8 months you have every weekend you have one game, and you are like professional player there. There you are a professional player. You sign up with the club, you play for the club, you train in the club. Everything is taken care by the club. They give you an apartment, they give you a practice place, they give you everything. You have a physio, you have a physical trainer. The system is there. So it's easier to just fall into the system than to struggle to make your own system.
So, did you enjoy that experience?
Professionally, yes. Personally, not, because I have to stay away from home. I'm out of India now for like 6, 7, 8 years, close to 8 years, away from family, away from my South Indian dosa and biryani and stuff. So all that is quite a sacrifice. But on the other side, professionally, I'm quite happy.
So, do you still play in Germany?
Yes, I'm training there in Dusseldorf with the German national team, who are the Olympic silver medalists. So it's kind of nice. So that's actually, last year was not so good for me in my career. I hit the all-time lowest in my career last year.
70?
Yeah, ranking wise 70, but then I didn't play so many tournaments because I was playing very bad, and I also lost the national championships quite badly. It was not like, okay, this year I was playing good. Okay, one bad day, it was just one bad match, but last year was like one bad year. So then I moved into this place, and now things are shaping up quite well.